Hey, this is a item that I wanted to make a YouTube video on. This is a lizard catcher, and this was actually invented by my old buddy Russell Slivinski back in like the late 80s or early 90s. And I've caught 100 lizards with it or more. It basically is a snare. This is a noose. This is a piece of antenna, and this like piano wire runs all the way back through here, through these little plastic guides, through the handle, and I overboard that, and this is a piece of PVC pipe, and that piece of piano wire comes down and bends 90 degrees, and there's a spring attached to it, and I got a groove cut out of my main shaft that hooks to this device, and that's just a wing nut and a bolt, so I can move it back and forth to adjust the tension on the spring. And this here is just a stop. So when you pull the trigger, this is just a folded piece of sheet metal with like a 16 penny nail soldered in it and bent at a 90 that sticks in there. I put a little piece of rubber hose on there to make it more comfortable on my finger. But whenever you depress this, that piece of PVC slides out, pulls the piano wire this way, and cinches up the noose. Now, I don't know if you can see in there or not. I put a nail through there and cut it off top and bottom and filed it off, but that keeps my noose from pulling all the way back in there. So this is going to be kind of hard to demonstrate while holding the camera, but to reset it, you just have to depress the trigger and slide that forward until the nail goes back in that hole. And that moves the piano wire, everything. I attached the noose with shrink tubing. I put some super glue on there and shrink tubing and heated it up, and it cinched it's a little heavier than kite string. Cinched it around that piano wire, and it just holds good. So anyway, there you have it. The lizard catcher invented by Russell Slivinski, but perfected by myself. Oh, and this extra handle here that I use just to kind of control, it's an old Mrs. Dash, and that's where I keep all my tools that I might need, extra springs, hose clamps, stuff like that. It's like a field repair kit in case it breaks down. But we used to catch a lot of snakes that ate lizards, blue racers, prairie king snakes, speckled king snakes, even black snakes will eat a big fence swift lizard. So it's a lot of fun to use. Those lizards, they're quick, they're hard to catch, and they will only let you get like 6 or 7 feet from them. And they'll sit there and turn sideways and look at you. You take a step closer and they'll scurry off. It's hard to get to them. And Russell came up with this idea. And you just stick that thing down there. A lot of times the lizards will see this noose and they'll actually nip at it. They think it's like a spider or something. But you just finagle it and get it around their neck and pull the trigger and cinch them up. That's another reason I put this soft plastic thing. That's out of a nebulizer, just one of the rubber hose connections. But it doesn't injure the lizard. Of course, it doesn't really bode well for them. They're just going to get thrown in a snake cage. But there you have it.